Well, the next person I'm about to talk or introduce you all to is from Wrangler Denim. Who has a nice pair of Wranglers? I love my Wranglers. Hello. It's my pleasure to introduce to you all Sean Gormley, who's going to be talking about Wrangler Denim's journey of building their NFT concept. Give him a round of applause.
Hello. Hi, everyone. My name is Sean Gormley. I'm the Global Creative Concept Director for Wrangler. I'm a fashion designer, but I'm particularly interested in building stories and connecting the product and the marketing. And today I get to tell you the story about how Wrangler rode into the metaverse. The purpose of the Wrangler brand is to give people the confidence to thrive in new frontiers. And I think everybody in this room can agree there's no greater new frontier out there than what's going on with Web3 and NFT technology. We feel as a brand, I mean, it's often described as the Wild West, which of course it kind of is. We feel there's a place for brands like Wrangler, authentic, heritage, legacy brands that can build trust, be a brand that can build resources and build value for consumers. So 2022 is Wrangler's 75th anniversary, and it has been a real pleasure and joy to have a bit of a run-up in terms of planning. We have lots of kind of new concepts, product initiatives, collaborations, partnerships, which have very often focused and looking back on the heritage of the brand. So our kind of creative North Star is to unleash the heritage of the brand. About halfway through 2021, sort of halfway into the planning of the anniversary celebrations, kind of came across the tech, understood what NFTs could do. And it really was the opportunity to put a product and a story out there that was embracing this new technology and really propelling us forward for the next 75 years. The story began with Leon Bridges, one of the most exciting partnerships that we have established for 2022. Leon Bridges is this phenomenal, Grammy-winning artist and kind of style icon of the future, someone we're really proud to associate with the brand. His origin story, he links to Wrangler. So he was discovered because of a pair of vintage Wrangler jeans that he was wearing in a dive bar. That conversation led to a record deal. So they're kind of really based in a kind of authentic, rootsy origin story. The images on the right of the page were the very first time we heard from Leon Bridges was he reached out to us. And he said he wanted to get that product that I showed you on the previous page. It's from the archive, but he wanted it custom made for himself to wear on stage and on tour. So we, of course, made it in the most beautiful American-made fabric with all the authentic embroidery. And when he posted that on his Instagram back in July last year, it was really like, okay, we have to do something with that. The kind of legendary look. It's something that we realized, maybe it's not for everyone IRL to wear this denim suit, but it does connect so strongly to the brand, to our heritage, and immediately we thought about wearables in the metaverse and what else can we do to build out of that story a connectivity to an audience. So it's all about authenticity, and of course having an artist like Leon Bridges, it's a combination of fashion, music and technology. Three really exciting elements. As we thought and began to concept about our NFT, we really wanted to combine physical and digital. It means real physical products. It means real live events, places people can meet, and also digital and virtual. We wanted wearables. We also wanted, our first Genesis digital token. So, Wrangler is a brand. Sorry, skip the video. It should play a video. Okay, video doesn't play. It does. So we really wanted to create something that was in keeping with the brand. It's about value and quality. So we went to a lot of effort to create something beautiful. This is our first step into digital fashion. Leon Bridges is a dancer, first of all. Before he was even discovered as a musician and a singer, he was an incredible mover. And we wanted to capture that amazing suit, animate it with a fantastic studio in London, and turn that into our first, high quality, beautiful definition, vision of where the future is going in digital fashion. You can see the reflection in the buttons. You can see the fiber of the fabric and the detail of the embroidery. And those are all really important things to create something beautiful as our first Genesis product. So, on the left of the page is our first digital token. We created 75 digital assets. Why 75? Because it's the Wrangler anniversary. So we really see this as like a mark on our timeline. In 75 years to come, people will look back on these first initial tokens, a bit like how I look back and find those very early jeans from 1947 that are so, collectible and aspirational for people to collect. It's really important, the utility, and we built that in carefully. So every owner of the token will get an airdropped wearable of that suit. It's Decentraland wearable. We're also giving all holders a signed, like really exclusive and limited Wrangler Denim jacket from Leon Bridges' signature. The way we think about our first holders, our Genesis holders, is our like digital VIPs going forward. Of course, it's access to all future drops as we learn and grow and build in the space. We priced it at 0.3 ETH. It's still available today on our marketplace, Limited Inc. One of the best and most exciting utilities that we have is a real-life physical event exclusively available only to our holders, which is happening here in New York City on the 14th of September. This is an opportunity where our holders can get together and meet in an incredible environment and get to experience something that would otherwise be very difficult to experience. You get up close, personal access to Leon Bridges through holding this token. We're really excited at that stage to unveil the next stage of our project, which is going to be a one-of-one, super exclusive digital token. And what's really exciting, we've made another replica of the suit. And through our partners, Limited Inc., we've embedded, using NFC chips, the connectivity to the blockchain. So we present it inside we call it a retro-futuristic suitcase. And every product is scannable, and on that scan, you will get exclusive content too. So one of the most exciting things, you see the label there on the left-hand side. Underneath the label, on the jean, the jacket, and the case, will be a chip which is going to bring you onto the Limited Inc. app. You can immediately see, authenticity and exclusive content. So we have Leon Bridges' interview talking about the project, his creative direction, and all sorts of goodies. So it's really, for us, a view into the future of how products can be more embedded with digital assets. Pre-launch, we had a lovely collaboration with our friends and partners at Nifty Taylor. These guys have inspired us for sure in the space. They react and they build community, and we wanted to be part of that. So it was a very proud moment when members of the BAYC and MAYC were dressed up in some Wrangler shirts. We created 2 shirts and 2 jackets, and it's just a lovely thing to share around and to have that creative audience and connectivity to one of the best communities in the space for sure. We also received some really incredible press. I mean, in terms of Web 2 press, we were out there and it's great PR. Forbes are writing about us, Rolling Stone are writing about us. However, I have to be really honest, it did not move the needle. And we learned a lot. We're still learning, of course, I think everyone in the room is. But we didn't convert. We didn't give the confidence to our existing huge fan base to step into the space. And what we've done since, really, is just keep going, building really authentically. We've discovered, Twitter Spaces are our most appropriate way to reach an audience. When we describe our project and what it's all about, we feel like we really connect. We created 75 tokens. We've sold 25 so far to date. And I personally, and the team who I work with, we know every single holder. I don't know how many projects are like that, but in the DMs, we're chatting to them all. And it's coming through Twitter Space, and it's coming through opportunities like this as well, to get to meet people and to describe our project and where we're going and what we want to do with it. So with that, I mean, we are here. We're very willing to build and grow and work with everyone. So if you're willing to have a look at our project, you can find it on Limited Inc. That's ltd.inc. Thank you very much.